You probably studied this in high school physiology. In fact, you may have taken apart that mannequin and seen all the organs in there and could be wondering, what is this? Yes, I am talking about the small intestine. What? Yes, I'm going to talk to you about the small intestine today. So you may know what the small intestine is, but do you know exactly what it does and how important a role it plays in terms of your gut health? Well, in today's video, we're going to discuss exactly what is the small intestine. We'll explain what exactly it is, what it does, why it's important for your overall gut health, and at the very end, I'm going to give you 5 tips I recommend to keep your small intestine happy and healthy. Guys, let's talk about poop. Howdy y'all, Dr. Islam here, aka your poop guru, trying to give you, yes you, the best tips and tricks so you can live your best life from the top all the way down to the bottom. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We get great tips and tricks like you're watching in today's video. So what exactly is the small intestine? I'm glad you asked. So as we eat, food progresses from the mouth into the esophagus, into the stomach, and then it goes into what's called the small intestine, which is right after the stomach. Now the small intestine is divided up into 3 main parts. Part number 1 is called the duodenum. And the duodenum actually is the very beginning part of the small intestine that's connected to your stomach, your pancreas, your bile ducts, and your liver. And in the duodenum is where you have a lot of absorption that occurs. You have a lot of fat that gets digested, a lot of nutrients that go into your body, and a lot of the absorption occurs in the very beginning part of your small intestine. And as we're traveling down from the duodenum, we get to what's called the jejunum. And the jejunum helps with the process of continuing to digest and absorb. So the things that have not been fully absorbed in the duodenum get further digested and absorbed into what's called the jejunum. Now lastly, once you get past the jejunum, now we're entering the ileum. The ileum finishes up all the rest of the absorption of your entire small intestine. Everything that gets passed through from the other parts finally goes to the ileum to get further absorbed until it finally reaches the colon, where all the waste and all the literal crap is. Now, what exactly is the point of the small intestine? Who gives a flip? Well, I'll tell you, your small intestine actually probably has a more critical role than what you realize. Like I mentioned before, the vast majority of all the absorption occurs in the small intestine. All of your fats, all of your minerals, all your vitamins, proteins, everything that's pretty much needed for your body to survive happens in the small intestine. And very commonly, if there's a disease in the small intestine, this can really jack up your absorption and really make it harder for you to absorb food, get the vitamins, get the minerals that you need to have a healthy and active gut health and microbiome. In addition to helping to absorb nutrients, your small intestine is critical for your immune system. All of the harmful ingredients, whether it's bacteria or viruses or fungi, get filtered through the small intestine and get deposited into the colon to get pooped out, so you don't have to worry about affecting the rest of your body or your GI tract. In addition, a lot of the waste that we don't need will also pass through the small intestine and into the colon. And your small intestine acts as that gatekeeper of keeping the things that are needed and getting rid of the things that are not needed. And anytime your small intestine is jacked up or not working, you have that imbalance that occurs, which can lead to other medical problems. Hey guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, comment down below. So what can you do today to help improve what's going on in your small intestine? Here are 5 tips I recommend. Number 1, eat more fiber. Our American diet sucks when it comes to fiber. We have so much bad food that's there, so much processed food, and food that does not have a lot of fiber in it. Fiber is the backbone for your gut health, and it is also the backbone for your small intestine health as well. Eat more fiber. It will help out with your gut and your small intestine to make sure it can do the job that it needs to get done. And foods like fruits and vegetables and whole grains can help feed that fiber to make sure the small intestine can do its job properly. And by feeding your small intestine fiber, you're increasing the good guys inside your bad bacteria and sweeping away and getting rid of all these bad guys so you can poop them out and not have to have it infect your body. Number 2, drink more water. Yes, water is a critical role when it comes to absorption and helping out with your small intestine. Try to have as much water as you can. I recommend having 2 cups of water when you first get up, 1 cup of water before each meal, and 2 cups of water before you go to bed. This will give you adequate water to make sure you have enough hydration to allow your small intestine to do its job properly. Number 3, sleep better. Did you know that your GI tract is most active in your small intestine when you're asleep? That's when all the sweeping and all the nutrients and everything gets passed through. If you don't have good sleep or you don't have effective sleep, you are impairing your small intestine's capability to get rid of all the bad guys that are there. Get better sleep and optimize your sleep pattern. Number 4, reduce your stress. Did you know that whenever you're stressed, your gut is stressed with it? That adrenaline, those hormones that are active whenever you're stressed, that fight or flight response gets your GI tract all jacked up and really can mess up the function of your small intestine. Try to minimize stress. Go for a walk, exercise, do meditation, yoga, whatever. Do what you can to help out with your stress levels. Number 5, get moving. Yes. Did you know there's actually a connection between moving and your gut? It's called the gastrocolic reflex. In essence, what that means is that the more you move, the more you're active, the more contractions you have going through your small intestine, pushing things through, keeping away all the bad guys, helping you poop better. There is literally nothing wrong with you moving more. Even something as simple as going for a brisk walk for 30 minutes will help you move things in your GI tract. So here's my call to action to you. This week, I want you to do something kind, yes, so kind, for your small intestine. So you may not find any Hallmark cards for this occasion, but maybe drink more water, get better sleep, eat more fiber. These are things that your small intestine is begging you to do. And if you're having gut issues, I will tell you, it may make things better and it'll improve your gut microbiome. So my question today for you, have you tried these things to help out with your small intestine? What would you add? What would you change? Comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. We get great tips and tricks like you're learning in today's video. Guys, I want to thank you for watching. And don't forget, let's talk about poop. Thanks, everybody.